What's up, G? What's going on, man? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV, man. We up in this thing, man. One time for the one time grinding. And do a video right before the Crawford fight. We got a couple hours. I might drop another video in between this one. But let this percolate real quick. Let it do what it do. All right. Let's talk. Will the fans, the media, will they put the pressure on Terence Crawford tonight if he does, or after the fight, if he does not call out Errol Spence verbally, if he don't say, let's fight, I want to fight Errol Spence next, let's make the fight happen. Will there be any pressure on Terence Crawford? Because what I'm saying in these threads, and excuse me, let me get comfortable. Church, all right. Well, what I'm seeing on these threads, what I'm seeing, in the comment sections, people saying, why Errol ain't going to Omaha tonight to get in the ring, and why didn't Charlo get in the ring with Canelo? What you got to understand is this. This ain't Showtime where Errol Spence can just walk up in the ring and do as he please. He go to ESPN and try to walk up in the ring. That it may not work out well. You know what I'm saying? They may not let him in the ring or whatever the situation may be. Okay? If they wanted Errol Spence to be there, they could have invited Errol Spence there. I'm sat ringside, which I have heard none of that being said. And also one of the things I really don't like, unless you're a mandatory, is you showing up to a fight to call out Terence Crawford when the fight ain't even signed or it ain't even been negotiated. So, basically this would kind of be pulling the fans' legs, and and they thinking it's done, it's gonna happen, and then it don't happen, then it fall on you guys for kind of putting out propaganda, acting like y'all gonna fight. Now, if they had been negotiating, it was close to a deal, they closed in on the deal, then I'd be like, yeah, to sell the fight. Where Triple G hopped in the ring with Canelo, that deal was already signed, sealed, and delivered. So that's just kind of how I feel about that. But with that same energy, people telling me Errol Spence should have been in there to get in the ring to confront Crawford. Well, I want to see that same energy if Terence Crawford don't call out Errol Spence after this fight. If he hit with the same, Bob Arum, I'm ready to fight the best, I don't say no names, they know who it is, anybody they got a belt, I want to fight him. If he don't call Errol Spence's name out, it's Errol Spence Jr. or Errol Spence, or I want to fight Spence. If he don't make it be known, if he don't call out Errol Spence after this fight and say, Errol Spence, come on, let's fight, come get this work, like that. Not like, hey, Bob, I'm ready to fight Errol, I'm ready to fight Keith. No, I want to see him convincingly, with conviction, call out Errol Spence after this victory with Jose Benavidez tonight, okay? I want to hear that. I want to hear that out of his voice. I want to hear the bass in his tone. I don't want to see him, I want to fight Errol Spence. No, I want to hear him with that same energy. That same energy he tried to knock Jose Benavidez out with the right hook, this past press conference, the weigh-in yesterday, excuse me. I want that energy, man. If he don't call out Errol Spence, I want you guys, the same people that was reaching on some of them articles saying that Terence called out Errol when it was Bomac begging Top Rank to make the fight happen. These same people that say Errol don't have the same energy talking about Terence Crawford. These same people that say Errol Spence need to call out Terence Crawford. If Crawford fails to call out Errol Spence in conviction tonight after his fight with Jose Benavidez, not at the final press conference when ain't nobody watching, not with a little media outlet, after the fight in the interview. No, I want to see him take the mic, and call out Errol Spence. And if he don't do that, I need to see a lot of you brothers' videos about that. Southside 601 boxing. I need to hear your synopsis, your premise on why that didn't happen. All right, I need to see a lot of the brothers in the LDBC, because that's who I rock with. I rarely rock with channels outside the LDBC unless we built that rapport up before LDCB got popping. There's very, very few of those last Mohican channels. So I want to see my brother Fanon. I know he gonna drop some heat already on it. I want to see my brother Blue Blood Sports TV, one of the dopest at holding this interview shit down, and dopest out there. 7-8 Sports, Black Fight Fan TV. I know he gonna do it. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts if he do or if he don't call out Errol Spence by name after the fight in the ring, not in the dressing room, not at the McDonald's after the fight, not at the turn up, not nowhere. I want to see it after the fight while the tape is still rolling, while it's still live, while I still can see the sweat beaming off his head. And I want to hear this, man. I want to hear How gangster this shit gonna be? I want to see if he really want it. And if it's really possible. And if he don't call him out with conviction, then we could move on. And you could say, well, Crawford really don't have a track record of calling people out like Gary Russell and some of the other fighters that's in that. And I say fine and dandy. But if you want something, you got to go get it. You got to be a go-getter. That's hustle mentality one-on-one. You got to be a go-getter. Even if you really don't know what you're doing and some stuff you're doing, you just better start somewhere. That's the hardest point. Once you start, get the momentum going, and then you will get the knowledge on where to go and get the ball going, okay? But I want to hear you guys, and not only you guys in the LDBC with channels, I want to see people in the comment section come back to this thread, okay? Or find another thread that I'm talking on, or comment section. I don't know, matter of fact, I want you guys to come back here and tell me what you think if he do or if he don't call out Errol Spence. And if he don't call out Errol Spence, I want to hear you guys say the same shit you guys were saying. Why Errol Spence didn't show up in Omaha? Why he didn't do this? Why he didn't do that? I want to see Terence Crawford got the stage right now, okay? He got the stage right now. And I told you guys earlier this week, he's the most powerful man in boxing after he whoops Jose Benavidez and had that mic in his hand. He's the most powerful man in boxing because he can make the boxing world go the right way, the left way, front, back, side to side. He can make it go either way. He can get niggas hype as hell by saying, come on, Errol Spence, I know them two cowards over there don't want to fight you. Come get this bud smoke. Come get all this smoke over here. Man, in the boxing world, to go crazy, bro. And then that'll put a little bit more pressure on Todd DeBuff, the president of Top Rank, and Bob Arum to make that fight happen. He can put pressure on his own network to make it happen, his own promotional company to make that happen. He can put the pressure on ESPN to shelf up the money. Okay? He the most powerful man in boxing tonight, man. He can give us hope, or he can just go and not call out Errol Spence's name after this great victory he's going to have versus Jose Benavidez. And, we just be talking about, why big fights ain't happen, why he didn't call him out. But if he don't call him out, people going to try to turn a blind eye to it and turn it back on Errol and saying how Errol is scared and Errol ain't tweet out nothing. But don't forget, Terence Crawford did call out Keith Thurman after the Felix Diaz fight. And Bob Arum basically hit him with his pimp hand. He said, Psh, Keith Thurman injured. You ain't going to fight Keith. Psh, what you trying to call out somebody injured? Psh, I like the Errol Spence fight. So, yeah, man, that's what I want to know, man. If he don't call out Terence Crawford tonight, if Terence Crawford don't call out Errol Spence tonight, can I get that same energy I was putting on Errol Spence for not being there tonight, and Errol Spence didn't call him out? So I want to hear all the feedback if he do call out Errol Spence tonight, or if he don't call out Errol Spence tonight. And my thoughts of it is, I think he won't call out Errol Spence tonight, okay? I hope he does, but I just think that's his demeanor. When he speaks about Errol Spence, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with his confidence, high or low, or no confidence at all, but when he speaks of Terence Crawford speaks of Errol Spence, that's a good fight. And he speaks on that because that ain't the biggest fight he want. He want to get the pageantry fights out. He want to fight the upper echelon fights in the division. He wanted to fight the guy that had the two belts in Keith Thurman. He wanted to snatch those two belts because he could have leverage on Errol Spence and garnish more of the percentage wise. You know what I'm saying? But would they feed them guys to him before they feed him to Errol Spence? That's possible at this point. Keith Thurman looks at Terence Crawford as a little nigga, man. Oh, this little, former super featherweight trying to fight a welterweight, a man. Keith Thurman ducks no man. I knock little guys out. That's how he look at it, man. He looks at Terence Crawford like he's a midget. He ain't got nothing for him. So, of course, he would go over there and buy Al Hammond to make it happen if Keith Thurman wanted it to happen, or if Sean really wanted it to happen. First, they'd go here and make that fight. Don't think for a minute. These dudes will do anything not to get pummeled by Errol Spence. And they think Terence Crawford is not the bigger competition or the harder because of his size, but they better recognize Bud a grown man out here, man. He a Tonka truck with Bob Builder behind the wheel. And y'all them little cheap old Maxbox toys and cheap old Hot Wheels from back in the 90s that they sell at O'Reilly's right now for $1.79 because I'm just going to buy my little nephew one. All right? You feel what I'm saying? So I just need to hear Blue Blood Sports, Black Fight Fan, Southside Boxing 601, my brother KQKC Boxing, Colossal Sports TV, CB Sports TV, the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, Blood, Ticket TV. I need to hear y'all thoughts if he do or if he don't call out Terence Crawford tonight. And if they don't see this video, send this to all of them my name and every brother in the LDBC and every brother that you listen to that's real trill, World Breaker Fighting. All you dudes, I need to hear y'all reaction. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal links in the description. Help the page get bigger and grow. We pushing 10,000 subs, so share the videos, share the links, and also don't forget about our live boxing morning talk show Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Goodfellas Sports TV. Early morning grind, boxing 101. If you miss it, you can catch it on our podcast later on the day. The links in the description, but y'all know what it is. We gone.